Democrats in Congress are getting ready for war with other Democrats. The rise of progressives such as Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has many incumbent lawmakers worried about primary challengers from the left. Tonight, correspondent Doug McKelway tells us what they are doing about it.
Former New York 14th District Congressman Joe Crowley was a strong candidate to become the next Speaker of the House. Then along came an upstart bartender to challenge him in the primary.
So that's why I threw my hat in the ring.
She had virtually no political experience, little money, and even less knowledge of how to raise it. But Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez beat Crowley in a district where Republicans stood no chance in a general election.
I can feel the energy. The hope is kinetic.
Her brief tenure in Congress has shaken established norms. She has no seniority, little respect for more senior colleagues, but she does have 5.1 million Twitter followers and social media savvy. That has 41 other Democratic incumbents fearful of future AOC-like primary challengers. Former DCCC Chairman Steve Israel tells incumbents take nothing for granted. The AP found 16 House Democrats have already raised over $1 million in campaign money to stave off primary challengers. 20 others have raised $500,000 in the first 6 months of this year. One of the godfathers of the far-left primary challenge to moderate Democrats is Saikat Chakrabarty. Until last week, he was AOC's chief of staff. 3 years ago, he convinced her and 9 other far-left Democrats to mount primary challenges. He was the money man and described how his money bundling operation for inexperienced candidates worked.
We're really trying to find people who aren't career politicians, and part of the advantage of having this sort of unified campaign where the campaign infrastructure and fundraising is set aside from the candidates is we can actually get working people to run without them having to focus on fundraising.
Last March, AOC and Chakrabarty were hit with an FEC complaint that they, quote, orchestrated an extensive off-the-books operation through 2 political action committees. In her private meeting with AOC last month, Nancy Pelosi reportedly told her to rein it in. The Speaker's motivation may have been to protect her moderate incumbents from a new wave of far-left challenges. John?
Going to be an interesting election year. Doug McKelway.